Hello, YouTube viewers. This is Sincere Michael from Screw You Productions, bringing you a new podcast for my segment called the Naruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Now, let's get into this episode 454. Now, the way this episode starts off, starts off this, it's the next morning. Taki was about to but was about to head out, but he was about to head out, and that's when he walked past his father, who was feeding the goldfish in the little goldfish pond. He has on the near the tea house, and father says Taki. Father said, "Oh, hey, Taki, like you heading out?" And Taki is like, "Yes," and his father said, "I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. It's kind of weird for a kid at the age 6 to activate his starting on waking usually when a kid shotgun activates is usually in their preteens or in their teens. So anyway, he gave a lecture about your shotguns are waking now. So basically, you have to avert your shotgun powers and stuff. And once you do that, you'll be able to do a Setsuno. So anyway. So the father is once again said, "I'm proud of you, Tachi. Be safe out there." So anyway, Tachi got to the front door, put on his shoes, and Sasuke, little Sasuke, he's around. So Tachi's around 8 years old, and little Sasuke was, I think he's around. Well, I'm thinking I'm 3 years old. Usually 3 years old, that's when they start talking and stuff. So basically, he's asking Sasuke, "Can I come with you? Can I come with you?" He's like, "No, not today, not today, not today, Sasuke." So basically, maybe next time. And Tati just bumped tapped Sasuke on the forehead, and he turned around. There was Shishio Uchiha right behind him, and Shishio was like, no worries, Sasuke. Don't worry about your big brother Sasuke. I'll take care of him today. So anyway, it turns out they're going to the forbidden forest, the training forest that they do, that the Hidden Leaf does the second half of the cheating and shit. So basically for a training exercise. So they went to a tree and went to this view tree and got the scrub. Turned out today's training exercise is it's to find a fugitive inside the forest. So basically, they have to use their skills to track down this fugitive and catch him and bring him back to the designated point. So Sasuke, so Itachi and Shishio started the training mission, and basically there was Shishio was like Sherlock Holmes, and Itachi was like watching checking down the clues and stuff, and where the examining footprints, like all that shit, blah blah blah. When nightfall, when Shishio and Taki was on this campfire, Taki was having flashback about how his male teenage got killed by the guy in the orange black stripe, the orange stripe, the orange black, the orange black stripe mask. Basically, I call it the Obito mask. That's what I call it. With the guy who, so basically, some guy in the Obito mask killed Taki's teenage. So basically, ever since then, Taki has been a little kind of messed up. Maybe he was more experienced or something like that, or maybe his Sharingan was activated at that moment. Maybe he could have done something about it. And Kishio was you need to stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. It turns out Kishio know what happened. It happened to his squad member, and also it was kind of waiting on Itachi's face, he looking pity to himself, yes, he was on the spirit, yes, you did, yes, he was on the spirit, but if you could have done something, you done the best what you was capable at the time. So basically, next time, the reason that the training exercises, that way you can prepare for next time. You can do more better than that. So anyway, that's when Itachi and Shishio heard the cartel. They're thinking this is the picture they supposed to capture. Turned out there was this black op guy who got wounded by 3 other black op guys. Got wounded somehow. So basically, so when they got there, they saw he was wounded by a silver string attached to his leg, and it's like, maybe like they thinking, this is the guy we supposed to bring back, a black op, but just for the kind of strange, but he didn't question it, and so they think of bringing back, but to catch him, but he knows that this guy, this guy was not supposed to be wounded, so that's when he turned around and saw 3 more black ops behind him. Now, it turns out these three backing up, say, we're wasting that traitor. It's like, and Chicho was like, well, like, spring while you hitting me, while you guys are hunting your own. It turns out the other 3 black ops saying that technically he's not a traitor. He has a document that reveals that has a scroll that reveals who the traitor is, and the wounded black ops say no, that's not true. I do have a scroll, but it's I'm supposed to deliver it to deliver it to the Hokage. So basically, he was on a mission to deliver the scroll for the Kage and stuff, and they started to chase him into the forest. So basically, Shishio was like, so basically, they figured these guys and these guys are not ready to hitting these black ops. So he said, you she is the black ops that work for the shadow, down to shadow organization, and the three black ops say the cover boy. So basically, so basically, are you going to stand on our way? And so he telling Shishio and Tashi that let us take the scroll and leave, and we don't have to fight each other. But Shishio was like, I can't let you do that, and so that's when Tachi and Shishio fought the Black Ops using the Sonic gun. It's a pretty good fight. It was a pretty good fight. Took that. Basically, Shishio with some clever kunai draw and some clever strategy. That Shishio and Sasuke managed to take down two of the Black Ops from down to the Shadow Organization. So the last Black Ops that was standing is like you kids are very depressed, especially you, Tashi Chia. It's like I never seen a Chia who shot a gun, who has shot a gun at the age 8. So basically they heard a ritual for the posting Lee Shinobi and stuff, and so that's when the Black Ops from the Shadow Organization, from the Shadow Organization, pick up the comrades, and Taki and Shishio did not kill them, they just knocked them out. So anyway, and the Black Ops say, we will not forget this, get this defeat. You kill our boys, and he took his comrades and left. Now, as for the wounded Black Ops guy there chasing for the squirrel, during the fight he got hit. He got hurt very badly, and very badly, but it was not life threatening. So anyway, when the instructor showed up, Itachi, Itachi was telling him what happened. We told him what happened and whatnot, what happened and stuff. So anyway, that's when Shishio said, say that, well, that's this training exercise is over, so let's go home. But during the fight, Itachi sprained his ankle. So basically, Shishio carried Itachi all the way home. And Itachi was all embarrassed and shit like that, and Shishio was saying, you like a brother, like, you like the brother you like the brother I never had and stuff like that. And so basically, they talked to us acting about the Black Ops and stuff, and Chichi was saying, the Black Ops are like the unsung heroes in the world, in the ninja world. They're like the special, basically putting like the FBI of the ninja world is basically, especially Black Ops and shit like that. They're like secret agents of the ninja world and shit. So basically, and that's when I talked to you fell asleep while Shishio done telling him about the Black Ops. Then we cut to when we cut to a few years later. Itachi is now 12 years old, and we see him walk into with these black ops in this room. He was signed to the same blackout group that Captain Yamato was a part. So basically, this is how the episode ended. So basically, this episode was not a bad episode, but at least we get a reason why in terms of tells us how why, and gives us a reason why Itachi joined the Black Ops, and also shows the relationship between him and Shishio Ichiya as well. So basically, this was a good episode, and also the vendetta that Dante Shadow organization have against against Shishio, and will play out later in the Naruto series. So anyway, this was a good episode. It was a good episode. So anyway, this is Sincere Mike from Screw You Productions signing off. 1,